Hey,
Hey
loves.
loves, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Ruby. We're the owners of Love & Co. Candles based in Palm Springs, California.
We make lifestyle videos of the behind the scenes of our candle business and entrepreneurship.
Today we're going to be showing you how we create our product and packaging labels.
Before we get into creating our labels, I wanted to first show you how we make our candle care cards. So here I'm in Canva and this is our thank you card. This card is included in every online order and it's a very simple card. I just used a bunch of text boxes and changed the font and size until it was to my liking. This next card is our About Us card, and it's kind of the same as the first one. This picture is actually an AI image that my mom created, and then just a general synopsis of our business and who we are. And this is also included in every online order. Since these cards are more informational, we thought that it would be a good idea to have something cute on the back side of them. That way our customers are more inclined to keep them. This picture is from Pinterest and we liked that it went with our love theme of our overall branding, and then it just has our logo over top of that. And this is the back side of our About Us card. This next card is our candle care card and is probably the most important one out of all of them. It comes in every single online order regardless of how many times you order. It really just serves as a reminder on how to properly take care of your candles so that they burn to their full potential. Again, I just used separate text boxes for all of my information, and then these icons that are next to them I created on my own. I got the images off of Canva. You can search pretty much any image that you need in their gallery. On the left hand side here, you can click on elements and search whatever you want. For example, I'm just going to search candle and go over to graphics, and then you just pick whichever one you like the best. Just as an example, I'm going to click on this one right here, and then you can resize it to whatever size you need it to be. You can also change the color of it. Also keep in mind that some images are only available on Canva Pro, which you do have to pay for. We use Canva for a lot of different things in our business, so we did opt for the Pro subscription, but don't feel pressured to pay for that right away. You can always start with the free subscription, and there are lots of different options available to you. In order to get the circle around each of the icons, I just searched circle again in the elements and then sized it to the sizing that I wanted. In order to keep all of the circles the same size, I did copy and paste them around each of the icons. This next card is for our wax melts, so you'll only receive this in your order if you ordered wax melts. And it's the same process as the candle care card. It just has the information on how to properly take care of your wax melts and how to melt them. This next card is our room spray care card, and it has a slightly different format just so that it's clear that it's a different card. This just has the information on how to use your room spray and what not to spray it on. This will obviously only come in your order if you ordered a room spray, and again, it's the same process for getting all of the icons and text boxes. If you don't feel comfortable starting with a blank canvas, there are a lot of different templates that you can find on Canva and Etsy, and you can go from there. The great part about creating your own cards is that you can customize them to your liking, and if you don't like something, you can always go back and change it whenever you want to. Our cards are the size of a standard postcard, and that's because it's an easy size to get printed by different companies without it being too custom, and they fit well in our online orders. You could always print your cards yourself and cut them to size, but we like to outsource our printing because it's just easier and we can get a much higher quality print and quality of paper. Next, we're going to jump into how we create our labels Like I said, we use Canva for pretty much everything. I always custom size my design because it's easier for printing purposes. For my example today, I'm going to be making a 2 by 3 inch label for our large room sprays. Again, if you don't feel comfortable starting with a blank canvas, you can always pick a template either off of Canva or Etsy that fits your branding and then just add your information on, which is exactly what we did when we first got started. And then we just made subtle changes as time went on and we knew a little bit more about what we wanted our labeling to look like. To start off, I'm going to add our logo, and then in the center, in the biggest font, I'm going to add the scent name of the room spray, which is Siempre. You can obviously change the font or the font size. You can bold it or italicize it. Just play around with it until it is to your liking. Directly underneath the name, I'm going to add the description of the scent. And then underneath that, I will add the ounces and grams of the room spray. And then at the bottom of the label, I'm going to add the collection that the scent belongs to, which is our signature collection, and then what the product actually is, which is our room spray. And that's pretty much it for the label. From here, I'm just going to save it as a PNG with a transparent background. Once I have my design saved to my computer, I will re-upload it into Canva, and then I'm going to open up my printing label template so that I can get them printed out. We get our labels from Online Labels, and depending on where you get yours from, they should come with a downloadable template that gives you the proper sizing for your labels. Now that I have my design uploaded, I'm just going to resize it back down to 2 by 3 inches, and then I will fit it inside the box on the template. This template prints the labels sideways, so I do have to rotate it 90 degrees to get it to fit properly. We use clear labels, which is why I needed a transparent background on the design. Now I'm just going to repeat those same steps for the rest of the labels that I will be printing today. Once you have all of your labels in their proper place, you need to move them onto a blank page so that the lines from the template do not also print onto the labels. So you just want to select them all and then copy and paste them onto a blank page. And then you're going to go ahead and save that as a PDF print so that you can get it printed out. Once I have that saved, I just make sure that I have the proper labels in the printer, and then I can go ahead and send that off to be printed. Now I am going to be making a candle label. It's really the same process as our room spray labels, they just have a bit of a different layout. Our candle labels are also the same size as our room spray labels, so I will be printing these on the same sheet of labels as the room spray ones. I ended up having to move the room spray labels and candle labels onto the same sheet so that they would print all together instead of having to use two separate sheets of labels. This is what the labels look like once they're printed, and you could just use them like this, but we wanted our labels to be gold foiled. So here I'm going to show you guys how we do that. We use deco foil, and you can get this from different craft stores or on Amazon. And then we will be applying this to our labels with a thermal laminating machine that is also from Amazon. Here I'm just cutting the deco foil to size. You really just want to make sure that it will cover all of your lettering on your labels that you want to be gold foiled. And then once you have that cut to size, you just apply it shiny side up. And then you're going to put just a plain piece of printer paper over that to hold it in place while it runs through the machine. If you're interested in trying to make these labels at home, we will have everything that we used linked down below for you. And if you have any questions on the process, feel free to leave us a comment down below. And here's how the labels look once they're finished. I also went ahead and printed another set of labels for our smaller room sprays. And now that I have all of my labels printed, I'm going to go ahead and apply them to my room spray and candle jars. In addition to making our product labels today, we've also been testing out some new packaging labeling. Here we just have our logo that we're going to cut out on the Glowforge and then attach to our candle box. And this will create essentially a 3D logo onto our packaging. And here's how everything came out.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed this video.
And if you did, we hope that you'll like, share, and subscribe.
And if you're interested in purchasing one of our candles or room sprays, we always have it linked down below. We'll see you in the next one. Bye,
Bye,
loves.